everybody, and welcome to Her Tears Were My Light. This is a game by Nom Nom Nami, as you can see down below, and they've actually done a couple of visual novels which look really cute and have some very interesting ideas behind them. And a lot of them are Yuri, which is like a relationship between two girls and stuff like that. But the fact is that they're so cute and they look so fun to play that I just wanted to play at least one of them for right now. So I decided on Her Tears Were My Light. Now this is apparently very short, but it might be one video or it might be more than that. So we'll go ahead and hit start and find out. Now this has a couple of interesting mechanics. So darkness and nothing in all directions. Okay, I can't. Oh, there we go. At some point I started thinking, shouldn't there be something here? Something anywhere? So I started looking. I don't know what exactly I was looking for, but as I wandered, I spotted a light in the distance. As I approached, I found another and another, a trail of burning bright lights that traveled out and away, their steady glow piercing tiny holes in the darkness. They fascinated me. I decided I'd walk until I reached the source. I found a girl. She was sitting on a bed of those stars. It was a beautiful sight. Oh, someone's here? What should I say to her? Probably, are you crying? Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think anyone would come, but you're here. Oh, I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? I don't know. It just slipped out. How did I know her name? She never told it to me, but something about her feels so familiar, like an old friend. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself, and now I have to ask for your name. It's time. Time. What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me remember. 8 on its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. I see. So, time? Where did you come from? I mean, I could say I don't know, or the start. Let's go with the start. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. Oh, I need to keep my mouse, like, off to the side. The start? Yes. It would make sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can. This place has changed. Has it? Yes, you're here with me now, Time. So before was the start, and now is the middle. It made sense in its own way. This girl is very straightforward. So, if there's a beginning, is there an end? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. There probably is one. What if the end is sad? The star was lonely. Will the end be lonely too? I don't want that. Ah! You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because, look, whenever I do, these stars come out. I'd already noticed, but maybe it'd be rude to point that out. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So, from the start, you've just been here making stars? Yes, you see, where there is nothing, I just want to put something. Does that make sense? I guess it does. What kind of things do you do, Time? I move the universe. I can make the universe move. Forwards, backwards. I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Wow, that sounds like hard work. Making stars sounds harder to me. No, that's easy. Watch. That's adorable. That's adorable. I am a big bearded man, and I'm sitting here doing voices for 2 girls, and I find that adorable. Hi, my name's Flog. I didn't mean to make you cry again. Actually, this is a good chance to demonstrate. Huh? Alright, I've remembered the outcome. Now I'll rewind to when I said making star sounds harder, and then I can try to stop her from crying. I need to rewind. I have a button for this. It's at the bottom of the screen. If I can make use of the rewind button, I'll end up going in circles. And if I get stuck, I can always reset. But for now, I need to rewind. Oh, okay. That's just gonna loop around. Oh! I literally have to rewind. Okay, there it is. Hey, don't start crying just to prove how easy it is, okay? Huh? How did you know that I was about to do? That's my power. You already cried before, so I went back to the moment before you did in order to stop you. Wow, you're incredible, Time. Alright, it was nothing, really. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. I did know your name from the first moment I saw you, so maybe your feeling is true. But I can't remember talking with you like this before now. Just like I can't remember crying before you changed what happened. It must be a paradox. Hey, did you find me in the first place? I just followed your star. Or how did you find me in the first place? I just followed your stars, and here you were. Oh, that means... Hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to going back to being alone. Alright, I'll stay. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else out there anyway, so I have no reason to leave. Huh? Anyone else? Oh no! If there is someone else out there, don't you think we should try looking for them? I mean... You don't want them to feel lonely, do you? Exactly. I'm so happy you understand, Time. Alright, so it looks like we have to go out looking. We wandered into the void together to see if we could find anything else out there, but all we found was darkness. And the more darkness we found, the more Space would cry. I didn't like seeing her cry. I didn't want her to feel lonely. Much to my relief, she agreed to rest when I suggested it. I closed my eyes for a while, but when I opened them again, I was back in the dark. Space? No response. What happened? All the stars are gone too. Did I make a mistake? I'll rewind from here, so before I close my eyes. Okay, so I gotta do that. I won't close my eyes this time. I have to pay attention so I don't miss what caused everything to go black. Okay, so I really like the idea that not only is this game, like, you can rewind stuff and it changes the story. That's really ingenious. I think that's really cool because there's a lot of... I don't know. There's a lot of visual novels and dating sims out there and stuff that don't have these kind of mechanics, and I think this is really cool. Time, you look so serious all of a sudden. Something strange happened. I don't know what it was. Something strange? Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something seemed to be blotting out a group of stars in the distance. I'd spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the dark background of the void. There was someone out here after all. As soon as they noticed I'd spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted toward the area they'd been standing only a moment before, thinking I could easily find them again at such a distance. But very suddenly, she appeared right behind Space. What are you? Nil. She phased right through Space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what happened before. This is what I'd missed by taking my eyes off of her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where Space once stood before me, there was now only nil. What have you done to her, What have you done to Space and the stars? You took away all the beauty. Now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. Okay, well then I'll say no. I won't accept this. But what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. Okay, so I literally have to rewind. Oh, fast forward? I can't rewind past that? She appeared right behind space. Why? Why can't I rewind past this point? If I go forward, all I see is... She phased right through space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what happened before. This is what I'd missed by taking my eyes off of her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where space once stood before me, there was now only nil. Why are you stopping me from rewinding? Why can't I go back and protect space from you? That wouldn't be fair. Fair? It's not fair that you suddenly took her away. You don't like it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. Uh-oh. I won't accept this, but what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, this could change. Uh-oh. I got an ending. Is that actually an ending? Huh. Do I... Wait. Is there any possible way that I could actually... I don't actually know if there's a... I can't rewind past this. Can I reset and abandon the time? Oh. Oh. Well, I'm very confused. Apparently, oh, I bet you anything that if I start the game and I go... let's go all the way through... And we'll get to... Oh! Oh, wait. I just got a different thing now. Are you crying? You're alive. I thought something terrible happened, but you're right here. I'm glad you're still okay. Huh? She looked at me as if she'd never seen me before, because of course she hadn't seen me before. This space was new. How could I have expected her to remember what happened? In my excitement to see her alive and well, I'd forgotten that rule. I decided to try recreating the first memory. Never mind. Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely, I just can't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I didn't think anyone would come, but you're here. Oh, I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. Huh? How did you know my name? Of course I know your name, even though you didn't tell me it the first time either. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself, and now I have to ask for your name? It's time. Time. What are you doing? Saying it 8 times will help me remember. 8 is on the side, 8 on its side. I'm gonna look every time. 8 on its side is infinity. That's how I'll never forget. Except it's impossible for you to remember when I go back to before I told you. So, time, where did you come from? I mean, I guess I could say, I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard to describe a place with nothing in it. Were you alone in the dark too? Oh no. Thinking of that makes me so sad. Ah! You're crying again. I can't help it. When I think of how you must have felt, I just... Wah! It bothered me to see her cry like this. I wasn't annoyed by it, it just felt wrong. There was no reason she should cry. I was here, we were together, and everything was going to be fine. Here, I'll try to describe it in a way that doesn't make you start crying. Huh? The place you came from? Okay. If I had to give it a name, I'd call it the start. The start? Yes. It would make sense to begin at the start. Does that make where we are now the middle? But you started here, didn't you? I don't know if we can call it the middle. We can. This place has changed. Has it? Yes, you're here with me now, Time. So before was the start, and now is the middle. That would mean 2 starts, 2 middles, and 1 end so far. I was able to change the middle, which means... So if there's a beginning, is there an end? I've already seen the end. I didn't like it that much, so I came back here. You didn't like it? That means... Oh no. What if the end is sad? The start was lonely. Will the end be lonely too? I don't want that. You cry a lot, don't you? Yes, because, look, whenever I do, these stars come out. You told me before, even though it was obvious from the start. I can't really explain it, but somehow they make me feel a little less lonely. So, from the start, you've just been here making stars? Yes, you see, where there is nothing, I want to put something. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's nicer this way. Oh, I'm so happy you'd say that. What kinds of things do you do, Time? Whenever anything bad happens, I can just rewind and change it into something good. You can really do that? How? I can make the universe move, forwards, backwards. I can jump to any moment I've already experienced. Wow, that sounds like hard work. Yeah, it can be hard sometimes. But I can do good things with this power. Just like how your stars brighten up the cosmos, I can brighten the future. That's really cool. You're so cool, Time. Yes, I suppose. You know something? I only just met you, but it feels like we've always known each other. Your feeling could be true. It at least explained how I knew your name. But I can't seem to remember talking with you like this before now. How strange. It seems like only I can remember those things. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? That's easy. I already knew you'd be waiting for me. But I'm talking about the very first meeting, before you knew where I was. What about then? I just followed your stars, and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to going back to being alone. I don't want to be alone either. I'm glad you feel the same, Time. Would it be alright to just lay here together, just for a little while? If you want to, then I don't mind. I did that. I held her hand so that Nil wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Our fingers interlaced so easily, it was as if they belonged together like this. But that was impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held on to space, Nil wouldn't be able to take her away. We could lay there and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Time, can I ask you something? What is it? What happened before? What was it that you came back in order to change? We got separated. Oh no, but couldn't you follow my stars? I couldn't. You weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you came back. If we couldn't find each other, I'd want to change that too. We lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask what. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. Nil, surely she was watching us from somewhere the light from space's stars didn't reach. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. But we fell asleep. No! I let it happen again. I've lost space again. Time, don't go back anymore. Why are you doing this? She's just going to trap me here again, isn't she? Stay. 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 Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pause here. This is her tears are my light, and it's a very interesting visual novel. I'm really kind of getting into the story a little bit because of the whole rewind mechanic and everything as well. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to hit that like button, comment, and of course subscribe. I am Flog. Are you gaming? Well, you should be. So get out there, guys, and I'll see you in another one. Bye, everybody. I can't see in the dark.